Good morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving from Calabrese Field on the campus of the Marshall Middle School. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Dave Markham, Rob Russo. Welcome to the 91st Thanksgiving football game between Billerica and Chelmsford. Chelmsford owning a 59-26-1 advantage in this series, but Billerica has won the last three. Interesting day. It's cold. It rained yesterday. Howie, field conditions a little dicey.
Field conditions are really dicey, Bruce. This is not one of the greatest fields around anyway, and then you get the rain yesterday, so it's a little icy and frozen. The sideline, the hash mark to sideline is not bad, but from the hash mark to hash mark, it's really frozen, and the traction could be a little questionable, I guess would be the word.
Absolutely. And Rob, we were talking before the camera came on about the fact that the Lions are playing well. Billerica is a 6-4 football team. This could be a pretty good Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, I think it really does build itself up to be a very good game. Chelmsford has been on a roll. They're playing with confidence. The heartbreaker to North Andover, easily kind of handling Reading. They're not making as many mistakes, and it seems like they're peaking at the right time. So I think we're going to enjoy a very good game.
And Dave, the battle of turnovers probably will play a large role in the outcome.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Bruce. Turnovers are always a huge key in these games. I hope the Lions can just keep, ball security, and I hope they can just keep that momentum going they've had in the last 3 or 4 games. We
hope you'll enjoy this football game. We have We don't have player interviews this week, but I hope you enjoyed the sports wrap-up show. This game today is played in very cool conditions, but not bad for a Thanksgiving Day.
No, it's not bad at all. It's bright and sunny, and if we had a little sun in the press box and the bleachers on our side, it'd be great. But Billerica's taking all the sun right now. I'm looking forward to a good game. I think that the special teams will have some effect, too. I think our special teams are much better. Kicking game, field coverage on punts and kickoffs is better. So I think that's going to be an important part of the game.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I agree with you. We are looking at a football team in the Chelmsford. No love lost between these two teams, guys.
No, I'll speak first. I mean, I've been coaching in Chelmsford for over 30 years and doing broadcasts for that amount of time. And talking to Dave on the way here, we went to the Super Bowl in '87. And back then you had to win all 10 games and you still maybe not go to the Super Bowl. So Billerica was looking to spoil. The game ended at 1:22 when the refs called it off because of 3 or 4 15-yarders in a row. They had to escort us out of the stadium. The buses got rocks thrown at them. I mean, some crazy stuff happens here. 91 games. It's a great tradition, and it's really exciting to be a part of all these years.
One of the craziest games I've ever seen, Dave, occurred between Billerica and Chelmsford obviously on Thanksgiving. A 5-overtime thriller that probably didn't end until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A lot of late Thanksgiving dinners, but that was a classic.
That's a game you'll never forget. That was just an unbelievable game. The plays that were made in that game were just incredible, and it's going to go down in history as one of the best.
Yeah. We've had field goals win games, we've had field goals lose games, but it's been an absolute wonderful experience. We're glad to be a part of it. People are coming in, bands are coming in, players are getting ready to play. We're going to get ready to broadcast. We need to do some predictions. Thanks to Craig Robertson, always and to all year long, in the cold, in the rain, in the sun. He's been the man. We thank you, Craig. You do a great job. David, you're on the spot.
Prediction, Chelmsford 28, Billerica 24.
My turn. Before I do that, a couple of shout-outs. It's Thanksgiving, so I want to be thankful for a couple of friends of mine. Helped me out over the past year. Bill Kenny, Gino Valaire, great people. They really helped me out. Thankful for them. Thankful for you guys, too. You've been great friends all these years. Even you, Dave. But I really think Chelmsford is rolling, and they're going to win 28-21.
And right back at you with all those thanks. And to my partner for many years, your turn.
Well, I played this 3 times, and we've always been victorious. And I'm looking for a victory today. The Lions 28, Billerica 15.
I hope my partners are all correct. I predicted the Lions would win also. My prediction was 26-21. We do not converse before we make our predictions, and you can see that we expect a close game. We expect some TDs. Stay with us. Look forward to this football game, and kickoff coming right up.
Honk and wag.
They were supposed to be here.
Really? She's looking around.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Welcome once again, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. The captains are at midfield. You can see them. They're shaking hands. We'll see if we can pick up any audio. Maybe a little difficult today. Lion captains Joe Vecchione, Matt Hooten, Christian Finn, Jack Slattery, Peter McCarthy, and Sal Lapoli. Billerica captains, we can get some of them. Number 1's Kevin Kennedy, 2 is Morgan Mulkernan, 33 is Pat Quinn, 36 is Ryan Quinn, 50 Mike Ricard, 51 Mark Gentle, and 66 Ryan Higgins. Here's the toss. Great day for seniors, playing their last football game. Most of these young men, it is their last football game.
Now the sun has got up a little better now. The Chelmsford bench is going to be in the sun.
There's the toss, and it looks like Billerica has won the toss.
Talking to Sal. They're going to defend.
They
okay.
won the toss, though. Billerica did win the toss, or did they? They did win the toss, and they're going to take the football. So that's interesting. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, David Markham, Ronald Regan, in a much warmer environment than we were in about 2 weeks ago, guys.
Absolutely. This is balmy. This is relatively balmy.
Yes, yes.
In fact, it's so warm, Ron is here.
That's right, yeah.
Oh. A little bit of a shot there. But okay. We're going to pause momentarily for the national anthem. And kickoff will be right after that.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Stiller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing you. Believe me, I'm good at it. But at some point, you're going to need to start pushing yourself.
See, once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell them. You can't change your past, but you can definitely change your future. That makes me so happy, I'm ready to bust out a dance.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? My gentle technique isn't really working. You need something a little more
persuasive.
Yes.
You listen, and you listen good.
Hey, where's my sandwich? Terry? Terry!
Take it from me, the King DMC. It's a real cool thing to get your GED.
Get that diploma!
Now hold on and we'll find you free GED classes. Capiche?
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
All right, the captains have met. The coin has been tossed. Billerica is going to receive the opening kickoff. They have back deep number 1, Kevin Kennedy.
And number 2.
And number 2, that's Morgan Mulkernan.
Yeah.
And they are both very speedy receivers. The Lions kicker is junior Kevin Hennessy, and he will kick it off. And the Lions have been fooling around with the opening kickoffs, kicking some of them short, some of them deep. Let's see what the strategy is for this particular kickoff.
I'm looking for Kevin to kick it on the far right, about the 25-yard line. I think they want to kick it over in that hole there. There's a returner over there that is not going to break it for a touchdown.
Also, there's a wind factor today. Even though weather forecast and no wind, there's a constant wind right now in Chelmsford's face.
Yes, it's very definitely against them. He does kick it on the ground, and it is covered. And at the 38-yard line, number 24 is the Sam Sartell covers it.
Yeah.
So Billerica will start at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
I'm not sure if that was a miss or if that was a plan.
Interesting, yes.
No, that was a squib kick,
yeah.
for sure. With the wind in his face, it wasn't going to go too deep to begin with.
Right.
Billerica on offense this particular season is averaging 21 points a game.
We had a penalty besides.
Oh, interesting. It's going to kick it again?
Re-kick?
Re-kick.
No. Personal foul? Wow.
Boy, I am lost on that one. Great camera shot down the field from our camera on the truck. Now Billerica is on the 48-yard line.
Yeah.
Never saw anything on that kickoff, folks. Landry is the quarterback. He's left-handed, and he hands it straight ahead on a couple of yard gain.
It's Pat Quinn, number 33 in the carry.
Quinn is one of their featured running backs. Billerica does like to
no huddle,
throw the football, and as Howie said, going no huddle.
They will also, on film, will get into some power football.
Same thing, short gain to about the 41. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Billerica.
It'll be interesting today, I think, if Billerica can run a power game. Chelmsford's defensive line's been highlighted all year. I think it's one of the best aspects of the team. So I think they'll be up for a challenge today.
Landry has the play from the sideline. His coach is Dwayne Sigsbury. He is on a 3-game winning streak versus the Lions.
The defensive line features Slattery, Hamilton, Polk, and
hands off, big hole, and breaking to the open is Pat Quinn, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. And that was pretty easy for Billerica. That is a 41-yard touchdown run.
It was 3rd and 4. They started in the 48, so 44-yard run.
So that is in about a minute and 16 seconds. Billerica is on the board, and they have rolled over Chelmsford last year. Here it is. Here's the hole.
A nice trap there.
Yeah. Tackle and guard both coming through.
Quinn was able to outrun the last defender, Jake Combs. They're lining up in a formation that looks like they're going for 2. That's Mulcurran. He gets the 2 points very easily. And Billerica is off to the races as they were last year, and Chelmsford needs to respond on their opening drive. Yeah. We'll take a break. Be right back.
We'd do anything for kids. Thanks for helping us. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Billerica has scored on its first possession, going 48 yards for a touchdown. The last about 40 of them, Pat Quinn for the score, added a 2-point conversion, and they are quickly on top. Mulcurran is Kennedy is the person kicking off, number 1. Wahib and Mike Vecchione back deep for the Lions.
Joe Vecchione and Hamilton, Mike Berry are the second deep.
Let's see what Kennedy does. Kennedy hits it low. It could go out of bounds, and does go out of bounds. So that was not a very effective kick. And Chelmsford will get relatively good field position out of this. Where are they putting this, Robert? The 30?
Like about the 30, just about the 30.
35?
No, 30.
Yeah, it is the 30. All right, so they're going to start 1st and 10.
They're
at the
moving
30.
it up more.
They're still going.
35, yeah.
I thought it was closer to the 35, but all right. 1st and 10 Lions. Their first offensive play of the football game. Salapoli is the running back. Matt Hooton, the senior quarterback. Lapoli, not much. And he goes down after maybe a gain of a yard, if that. Lapoli comes into this football game with almost 1,300 yards rushing and really needs a big day today. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
Caruso and McCarthy split deep.
Lapoli again, a little bit of a seam this time. Picks up maybe 2, 3. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Lions. Quinn on the tackle, number 33. He doubles as a linebacker, running back. And he is a junior. All right, important 3rd down play for the Lions. Can they convert? Hooton looks over the middle. And he overthrows and intercepted, looking for Caruso. And that's Kennedy down the sideline, and we have a flag. This may be a clip, but Billerica's going to get the football, and this game couldn't have started any better for the green and white. Ball kind of sailed on Matt that time. Had Caruso open.
Yeah, he looked like he tried to float it in and just got away from him, thrown into the wind. It got hung up.
One of the things that we commented off air was Billerica is the old-fashioned field, has a hump in the middle, has a crown.
Yep.
And you actually, when you're on the top of the crown like Matt was, you're probably 3 feet higher than the receiver in the flat area.
Certainly looks it.
Have to make an altitude adjustment.
Yeah.
All right, the ball is placed at the 49-yard line of Chelmsford. 1st and 10, Billerica. Just underway in this football game, but Billerica has had it going their way so far. Landry and Quinn. This time the Lions bang him down a gain of a couple.
Yeah. As Dave mentioned in the pregame, Bruce, turnovers are will be a big factor, and already Billerica is taking advantage.
Joe Vecchione there to make one of the Lions to make the stop. 2nd and 8 for the Indians. Lions blitz. It's a toss to the side. This is Kennedy. He has it. Christian Finn pursues and takes him down. Short of the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 now.
This is an important stop, I think, for Chelmsford's defense. Billerica's just going to, they're going to pound the ball a lot today. They're going to test Chelmsford's defense. Christian did a great job responding to that play.
He did, Rob. He made a really big gain saving tackle there. Kennedy and Mulcurin are at the bottom of the screen. Lions show blitz, a high snap, handoff, and they have a chance to stop him, and they do. This time the Lions come aggressively across. Salapoli, one of the tacklers. It's going to be 4th down. What does Billerica do? And we have a Lion down. Is that Bungard?
79, yes.
Yeah, it's Bungard, and that's he's been banged up with that ankle for the past 3 weeks, and looks like maybe he's in trouble.
I was talking to some of the players during school this week, and he was going to see limited time this day anyways because that ankle is really tender, and he's kind of struggling with it. This field, I don't know if you saw in the replay, but the field is really muddy and slick, and it actually hurt Billerica because the 2 pulling linemen slipped, and obviously Bungard might have slipped and re-injuring that ankle.
That would be a huge loss in the middle of the Chelmsford line. It's 4th down and about 3. The ball is at the 41. Billerica, I don't think, is going to punt this.
It is at the 41.
for the Lions trainer. Katie Shagnon is out there, and she's talking with Chris. She knows the situation well, and they're going to help him up.
One of those things too that you can take off a series of take off an offensive series, and you may be back in there. Once it calms down, one of those recurring sprains.
Lions have to be ready now because Billerica is not going to punt this football, and as big as the last play was, Rob, this one is even bigger.
Absolutely. You don't want to let the game get out of hand.
No.
And timeout.
Timeout called by the Lions.
Yeah, Lions take a timeout. And I think the coaches are standing right next to us up here, and they spotted something and sent it down, and the Lions...
well, in their formation, they had a couple of power people set off to the left, and I think it was going to be obviously be a play, or look like it was going to be a play to the defensive right with the quarterback maybe keeping in a ISO type of play.
They were certainly heavy on that side, and looked like that's where they were going. Let's see if they come out with the same formation. Paul Tenaglia, the defensive coach, they're in that same set. Very heavy to the left. They run to the left. And the Lions stop them. They stopped them. Good call by the coaching staff. Good call by the guys up here in the booth. And that resulted in a Chelmsford averting the turnover. And actually, they're going to get better field position.
Well, that was just quarterback sweep, just student body left.
Just an ISO with all those backs leading, and he was looking for a seam, but the Lions had everything covered, and they actually had a loss.
Okay, it is 1st and 10, Chelmsford. The ball is at the 41-yard line of Chelmsford. Second offensive series of the football game. Joe Vec in motion. Comes set. Handoff Lipoli. Tries to get some yards. And that looked like could have been a flag, but no. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9. Yesterday at the dinner before this game, coaches were saying that if we could get 160 yards rushing, we think our chances are pretty good.
Oh, you have to run. You have to be able to run the ball.
Yep, exactly.
Almost at any level, you have to establish that running game. And Chelmsford has been very patient with the running game, and Sal's getting 2 or 3 yards out of whack right now, but he'll break one.
Hooten looks to throw, looks for McCarthy, and ends up throwing it away. I'm not sure the two of them were on the same page then.
I agree. I think Matt was looking to throw it quick, and McCarthy was going deeper.
Yes, right. 2nd and 3. I'm sorry, 3rd down and about 9 for the Lions. They have not been able to move the ball so far on offense at all. They look to the side, Coach Kaiser. Hooten looking, and taken down. We're looking for Caruso, I think. Big loss, way back to the 40-yard line, 30-yard line.
30-yard line, yeah.
And it's going to be a 4th and punting situation for Chelmsford. So far, 2 offensive series, not much.
No, not much. They've really, they look slow. They don't look as quick as they have.
Mike Vec is in to punt it.
Kennedy is one of the deep backs, and I think it is Mulcairn, number 2.
I think that is correct.
On the far side.
Mike is going to kick this from about the 21-yard line. Good snap by Lipoli. And low, driving kick. Takes a good Chelmsford roll. Picked up by Kennedy, and he's drilled immediately. Took a gamble there at the 42-yard line.
Covered by Lipoli and number 22 for the Lions, Matt Holman.
Okay, Billerica will get their 3rd offensive possession. And they've had great field position with which to work in each of their 3 possessions.
This looks like the longest distance.
Yeah, and that's the 43, right? Yeah. All right, the Lions stopped them on the last series. They need to do the same thing here. A turnover would be even better. 5:15 to play, as you can see on your screen. Beautiful Thanksgiving Day. Pretty good crowd also.
Well, I have to say the season has been fantastic weather-wise, except for that Reading game.
Right.
I think I'm just about thawed out from that game.
Out to Kennedy, and he has good yardage on the screen. Landry shows a good, strong left hand, and it's a first down.
Yeah. Well executed by the Billerica team there.
Wide receiver screen, and he was able to take it down to the 42-yard line of Chelmsford. Here it is on video, on replay,
From our angle, that looked like it was actually a lateral more than a forward pass.
Joe Vecchione pursued and made the tackle. Handoff Quinn. Not much. Dances across the about the 40-yard line, maybe a pickup of a yard. Christian Finn, one of the tacklers. Dave Hamilton, another one. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Pat Quinn from Billerica, big back, 230 pounds listed, and you know that does a job when you're trying to tackle someone that big.
He's not very tall, so it's low to the ground too. He runs low.
Billerica coming into this game at a record of 6-4.
Little different look in their backfield here.
This is Lewis, handoff, big hole for Lewis.
First down.
And first down yardage. And another one of the Lions getting up slowly. That is 72.
Jake Ferrer.
Lewis, the Lions had too many people on the field, and they're just bowling over the Lions. He fumbled it, but
not going to matter.
It's not going to matter. The Lions got it, but they had too many players on the field. Christian Finn, I think, almost came up with that. It's going to be Billerica will refuse it. It'll be a first down Billerica. Cliff Lewis, a senior running back.
5'9", 200, another flag thrown.
Just a powerful running game so far. And we've got another flag.
Slattery.
Unsportsmanlike.
So I think that's our second unsportsmanlike. We're just walking this ball into the end zone for these guys. Got to keep you cool. The game is still on, and you got to keep you cool.
Game's got a long way to go.
That's right. Unsportsmanlike against Chelmsford. That will add some more yardage. They're already inside the 20.
They're inside. They're at the 8.
And they're going to take the ball down to the 8-yard line, 7-8-yard line. First and goal. So 2 unsportsmanlike penalties on the Lions. And Billerica, I'm sure, will try to pound it in with Lewis right here. They give it to Lewis, and the Lions just aren't there. There's no...
He made a nice jump cut there to go back to the left. Originally started to the right.
They get the ball to the 2-yard line. You may see now the same play they ran for the 2-point conversion coming up with Mulkernan taking the snap. Landry's out of the game. Second and goal.
Yeah, got that same look.
They're going to go probably to the right-hand side here, and that's where they go. And the Lions, do they stop them? No, they don't. It's a touchdown. So Billerica in the first quarter now has jumped out to a 14-0 lead on the Lions, and this has been all green and white up to this point.
They are attempting to, it's going to look like a kick.
They put the tee down, but that looks like it's just for show. They're not going to kick anything here. Lining up again for 2. You can see it's a very, very unusual formation. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And Mulkerrin will probably run right ahead. They bring Kennedy in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Landry. And will they actually kick it?
Kennedy going to give it a boot for the point after.
Motion. And they're going to fake it. And it's incomplete. They got a little bit tricky.
Yep.
Tried to hit Quinn and incomplete. So it's a 2-touchdown advantage for the green and white. The Lions desperately need to respond. We'll respond after this break.
I thought the conversation just got dumber.
Ugh, internet trolls, just ignore them.
I like you just the way you are.
I believe in you.
She's a hugger. Give her a squeeze.
Help up the hand.
Ah, there you go.
Thanks, mate.
You're killing it, Jane!
Kennedy is about to kick it off, but the ball blew off the tee. As Rob indicated earlier, there is a pretty stiff breeze blowing sort of across the field now. Back deep for the Lions, Mike Veck and Wahib.
Wahib, yep.
9 miles from the north. It is low kick, driving through the legs. Picked up.
It's McCarthy.
But Peter McCarthy was back deep, knocked out of bounds. And looks like the 24, 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Just think of the difference in this quarter on field position alone in this football game. It's been probably 150 yards. 24-yard line, 1st and 10, Chelmsford.
Now we got a flag. A bench warning on the Lions.
That's probably because they want more room along the sideline.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
Okay. No mark off. 1st and 10 Lions. Lapoli, nothing. You get. I think maybe if he ran the option here, faked it to Lapoli.
Yeah.
And because they are certainly not going to let him gain any yards.
No, he's got a target on his back today.
2nd and 8 for the Lions. They run the option, and they pitch it to Vecchione. Turns the corner, picks up a good, decent yardage there.
He stepped out of about a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 4 or 5.
3rd and 5, we'll call it, at the 29-yard line.
Chelmsford yet to convert on 3rd down today.
Right.
They have been doing a good job with that. And I've always said you actually limit your 3rd downs.
All right, let's see what the Lions decide to do here on 3rd and 5. They toss it, and it's high, caught, pulled in by McCarthy, and he is close.
I think they needed to get to the 34, so they were a little short.
Going to be 4th and about a yard. What does Chelmsford do? I think the Lions will go.
Oh,
it's 1st down.
First down.
First down, okay.
Okay, move the sticks. They said 1st down. Let's not wait around and think about it.
You can really tell that the crown is affecting the pass.
Yeah.
Anything in that flat is high.
Right. Now it's too late. Now they're talking about it, the officials. But the chains have been moved. Now they're going to bring him back, and this is ridiculous. You can't let this happen. They don't know where that was.
Oh, they're going to measure.
Oh, wow. Comedy of errors.
Perhaps this side judge should worry less about where
Yeah,
Chelmsford is on the sideline and more about actually his job.
Yeah, exactly. I just week after week, I can't understand how
First down.
at 5 guys out there, you can't work as a team. 1st and 10, the first down of the ball game for the Lions. And that's a good sign. Completion on a Hooten pass.
Nice extra effort by Peter McCarthy to fall forward in the grasp of the Billerica.
48th reception of the season for McCarthy to lead the team. Give the handoff to Lapoli. Maybe a yard or 2.
Chelmsford's really just struggling with line surge right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, be fair, we've been outsized through most of the season. Today it seems to be affecting us a little bit more than usual.
Number 99 is Caden Dennehy on the stop for the Lions, a pickup of a yard. Coming down to the 1-minute mark of quarter number 1. I think the Lions would be happy to get out of this quarter, maybe get the wind a little bit. Looking to throw it. Now he's going to run it, and he's going to be taken down. Maybe gains half a yard. 3rd down.
I don't know if it's good coverage by the Billerica defense, or is Matt just not having a good time seeing people right now.
And this is the time where, once again, Chelmsford is up against it on 3rd down. Billerica loosens up, expecting the pass. This will be the last play of quarter number 1. Hooten drops, steps up. Now he rolls out. Looks, fires, incomplete. Never had a chance on that.
Never had a
4th down. He'd have been better off just to try to run for a few yards there, because that wasn't ever going to be completed. All right, the Lions are in another punting situation, and we have no time left in the quarter. We're going to go to break.
I was going to say.
We'll be back. They can punt it with the wind.
Which is what I was going to say.
Me llamo Raquel Mendoza y Mis hijos están envueltos en muchas actividades. Eso requiere mucho estrés y correr para acá y para allá. A veces mi familia necesita un escape. Este lugar trae mucha paz y hay mucha calma, mucha naturaleza. Quiero regresar con mi familia más seguido.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El Bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Bram, Rob Russo, Howie Neal, Ronald Berman, take a look at some of the stats we alluded to. Sal's Division II leading touchdown season, 24 TDs. He has tied the regular season record, needs to get one more today. Matty Hooten, 1,300 yards passing, and Peter McCarthy picked up one more reception already, so he's up to 50. And those 3 individuals have really led the Lions this year offensively. And taking a look at the outstanding defensive players, Mike Vecchione, a little better kick this time. Going to bounce, going to be taken by Mulkerrin, almost dropped it. The Lions cover it well. Peter McCarthy there to make the stop. And it'll be the worst starting position for Billerica, 25-yard line.
The longest field they've had.
Yes. And there are the Vecchione, Finn, Slattery, and Bungard. They have had outstanding offensive and defensive seasons for the Lions this year. Unfortunately, the guys that we're showing you are all seniors. That's the sad part.
But, you know, and we commented last game, and Chelmsford as a whole have improved. The program has improved. The players have improved. And, you know, I think you're going to see some good things over the next few years.
We have a future, and I totally agree with you, Rob. There's some young men that are coming along that I think are going to be outstanding football players. They're bigger, stronger this year, and they'll only get bigger and stronger. We have a whistle. Chains. Yeah, that's the problem. Chains. All right, Billerica, 1st and 10, 25-yard line. Landry is back in as the quarterback. Gives it on, fakes it, sweep, he keeps it, and Good coverage there on the defensive line by the Lions.
By the Lions there.
Becky Young, one of the tacklers. Gain of a yard by Landry. 2nd and 9.
Brendan Polk in there, too.
Tupac,
right.
Billerica are utilizing multiple backs and really almost a hybrid of the old power eye and spread offense.
Not only do they have offensive size in the line, they do in the backfield as well. And this is Mulcairn keeping it himself with good speed to the outside, and the Lions don't shut the edge down.
Oh, first down.
And he gets the first down, pickup of about 10. Mulcairn is a senior, probably the fastest kid on the field, and he runs extremely well. So the Lions are now up to the, Billerica is up to the 37-yard line. Landry back in as the quarterback. He is number 15. Hands it to Quinn, and he's rumbling, and he fumbled it, and the Lions have it. That's a couple of times.
The recovery.
Slattery recovered. That's a couple of times Quinn has put the ball on the field. And let's see if that can change a little momentum for the Lions.
Lions get to start with some great field position on this fumble recovery.
Absolutely. This is the best starting starting position they've had. And coming off a turnover, give them a little spark.
All right, let's see if we can, we're at the 49-yard line of Billerica. Lapoli to the outside this time, tries to cut. They run the corner very well. He gets about 2 on the outside.
Billerica did a nice job of setting the edge and keeping Lapoli from getting outside.
Good spot, maybe 3 yards there.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. Sam Sartell, number 24, is one of those people that set the edge that time and did a very nice job. But the Lions are on the 45-yard line of Billerica. Going with the wind a little bit. Fake to Lapoli. Toss it out. This is Finn, and he is covered, and that is 24 also. Sartell.
Yeah, Sartell. Good man-to-man coverage.
If he is the only one that I think was there, he saved a big gain.
Yeah, he did.
But he looks like a fine defensive football player. It's 3rd down again, and it's another 9 yards for the Lions.
Stunt.
Screen, Lapoli, good blocking, good yardage, close.
First down.
I think he got the first down. Nice play call by Coach Kaiser there.
I love when a screen works well. That was very well executed. Billerica actually bit hard on the drop back.
To the 37-yard line, the longest play from scrimmage for the Lions.
They did catch Billerica in a blitz too. Quinn was blitzing.
There was a timeout taken. I think it was taken by Billerica.
Chelmsford.
The Chelmsford, I'm sorry.
A little confusion, I think, on the next play.
It's Coach Kaiser talking to his troops. You can see Billerica head coach Dwayne Sigsbury standing in the black jacket, green pants. He's never, he has, as I said, had good coaching success against the Lions, and that's one of the things that before him they did not have. Lions have 59 victories in this series in 91 games. We're in the second quarter. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, David Markham, Rob Russo, Ronald Berman. And a key drive, I think, by Chelmsford here.
Yeah, the Lions have shown some life here after the turnover. And that makes all the difference in the Thanksgiving game. It's so emotional that sometimes the emotion is taken over and it stymies your game plan. That now they've settled in and seem to be on their way.
You can see the mud kicking up now in the center of this field with the uniforms of the players. There's Lapoli trying again to get to the outside, and Sartell again does a nice job out there.
Yeah.
Not able to turn that corner.
That's a good gain, though, by Sal.
It is. Yep. It's not bad on first down.
No.
Sartell is a senior. Billerica is predominantly a senior football team.
McCarthy did a nice job of keeping Sartell from closing the edge.
So the Lions have not had much success going straight ahead. They're trying to go a little bit wider now and have had a little bit more success. Lapoli goes in motion. Hooten looks to throw it and throws it out of bounds. Nice job by Matt.
Good job by Matt. I don't know if the ball slipped in his hand because he had Lapoli. I know there was a defender close to Sal.
It's third and we'll call it 7.
Matt's really matured over the season at quarterback play. I actually think he threw that high enough if Sal maybe had a chance, but he saw the coverage and didn't take the sack.
Heads up play by Matt. I think this is 4 down territory for the Lions, so they don't have to pick up 7 yards here.
Absolutely.
They readjust the backfield and then readjust one more time. Quick toss outside. Great catch by McCarthy.
Very close. I think it's a little short.
Yeah, going to be 4th down, but nice throw and a nice catch. He was well covered. It's 4th and about a yard and a half for Chelmsford.
Still, the ball still seems to be sailing on that.
Almost
another
looks
high catch.
Well, he's throwing it flat from a very high position.
Yep.
4th down. Lions hope to draw them offside. They're going to change their play. Oh, they got him. They got him, I think. Got a free play. McCarthy down the sideline and just broken up at the end.
Nice play, number 4, I believe.
It was. That was Encanakio broke the play up, but Chelmsford's going to get a first down here, I think. We don't know if they. Let's take a look at the replay.
Well, the flag was thrown. Billerica was definitely in the neutral zone when the ball was snapped.
Yep.
Here's the play at the end.
And they're stepping it off now.
So the Lions, through good play calling by Hooten, get a first down. And where are they? The 22?
Just about 22 or 3.
First and 10, Chelmsford. Lapoli, good, a hole, and he tried to cut and slipped. That's the field. He did have a hole that time. Gain of a yard for Lapoli.
Well, I think the worst possible thing was all the rain we had yesterday. This field is a sponge. And,
yes.
It's a low point in the area, so the water just runs to it.
We walked it before the game, and we noticed how much water and how much ice was on that field. Gain of maybe 2, 2nd and 8. Lapoli gets a block, cuts inside, stays on his feet, fights.
Very close to the first down.
Tough fighting yardage for Lapoli.
Again, you can see no footing, and they're going to have to start taking shorter, more choppy steps.
Here it is. Take a look down the middle of that field, and it's worse than it looks, folks. That's a great shot, great view. 3rd and about 3 for Chelmsford. Lapoli straight ahead. He has the 3, I think. It is a first down. This drive reminds me of the North Andover drive that almost tied the football game, the way they're moving down the field. They are at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Trying to
I think they
get to the end zone.
Continue to go left.
Oh.
Hooten on the keep.
A nice job. Crossed the 10 to about the 8 or 9 yard line. Read that very well. Fooled me. I thought Sal had it.
Yeah, nice ball handling there by Matt.
Picked up 4.
Chelmsford starting to seem to get the nerves out, confidence back. Here's a replay.
Good ride by Matt there.
Good balance.
Yep.
Yeah, almost fell down. About the 8-yard line. Give it to Sal. He's still fighting. He gets to the 5. It's going to be 3rd and about 3 for the first down.
24 on the tackle.
Mike Vec comes into the game, replacing his brother Joe Vec, Mike the sophomore. Vecchione, I should give the full credit to the name.
Here's a replay.
Good block by Slattery on the trap.
Lions are starting to feel it a little bit now.
Going left.
Give it to Sal. He's short of the first down. He crosses the 5. It's going to be 4th and about a yard for the first down. 4th and 4 for the touchdown.
I think Matt on that play needed to read that a little quicker. He's kind of held Sal up. You need a little momentum down there.
Yeah.
And timeout by somebody, I believe. Nope, no timeout. I'm sorry. Okay, clock is now running. Okay, guys, biggest play of the football game.
To this point.
To this point.
At this point, absolutely.
Can they draw them offside? Not yet. Put Joe Vecchione to the left, give it to Sal, get up field, and I think he got it.
Down, yeah.
First down, 1st and goal for the Lions.
Fell forward.
They haven't said it yet, so we're going to wait.
Each team thinks they've got it
Right.
their way.
We've got 27, 28 officials out there.
Yeah, we
all
do.
making the call.
Yeah, except for the ones in the stripes.
The ones that count.
And
They're
of
gonna
course,
measure.
they're going to bring that chain in. This is where turf fields really make a difference.
Yeah. Well, the coaching staff up
Hold
here
your
is-
breath, everybody.
They're short.
They're short. Wow. I'd like to, if we had that replay one more time, I'd just love to see the spot on this one. So Billerica comes up and stops on 4th down. Hard to believe. Yeah. So the Lions drive ends up in good field position, but that's not
Here's
what
the
they
replay
wanted.
here.
Here it is. Take a look. He reached out. Okay, the spot looked like it was pretty close to correct. And we have about 3:50 to go in quarter number 2. Landry calls signals, hands it straight ahead. And Quinn just barrels ahead.
Off the right tackle.
Across the 5, holding on to the football this time.
I'll show the difficulty of tackling a 5'10" kid. And Slattery hit him almost immediately and just got too high on him and
took it out almost to the 10-yard line. A pickup of 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Billerica probably would be content to go into halftime leading 14-0, not committing a turnover here. We're giving the ball back to the Lions. They did show they can move it. And again, he turns the corner and knocked out of bounds, but not before they get the first down. That will stop the clock. Here it is. Turns the corner. Nobody there.
Good downfield blocking by
it was.
there. They got into the Lions' bodies.
Quinn again, the ball carrier. He's having a very, very positive first half, except for that one fumble. But Billerica survived it. Landry may put it up here. No, hands it off to again. Quinn, big hole, same place.
Quinn busted out the middle.
Another first down. They're quickly out to the 35-yard line.
Chelmsford just not getting low enough.
Jake Ferrer got taken down very easily. They got up high and Billerica stayed low. Created a big hole for Quinn.
1st and 10, and the Lions have shown sort of a soft spot right in the center of their defensive line. This is the flanker screen. Lions are there.
Nice play by
and
Christian.
did a great job this time.
Christian Finn, excellent job. Fought off the blocker and then made the tackle.
McCarthy and Finn, Slattery too, and you're absolutely right. Christian Finn, great job. Loss of a yard. And Billerica took a timeout with 2:20 to go in the first half. It's imperative that you don't give up a touchdown here. You can't go, I think, 3 scores down in this game. Be tough.
Yeah, that hole's pretty deep.
Yeah.
And, Chelmsford will get the ball back in the beginning of second half. So,
and they did show the ability to move it. They kind of ground it out, but they did move it for first downs. And we have I would say, a very, very good Thanksgiving Day crowd today. Billerica sideline in the sun, and I'm sure they're enjoying that. Chelmsford sideline, not so much.
In the shade and the wind.
Yeah. Wind blowing right in their lap. 91st Thanksgiving game, 91st game. Now, they have not all been on Thanksgiving. Fake handoff, pass, caught. Yeah, no catch. Lapoli right there. So it's going to be a 3rd down now, looking for Kennedy. Here it is. Does he catch it? No, he does not. He didn't, as the NFL would say, didn't maintain possession to the ground.
So this series, by my calculation, started about 1926. So how? Your sophomore year? Or?
Bruce is sophomore. I was in 8th grade.
Okay. My obligatory old joke.
Right. You had to get it in, right?
I did.
He's always on the positive end of it, though, Howard.
Yeah, that's true.
Landry, long count, passes, fires, and incomplete. It's 4th down. Billerica will have to kick it. The Lions are going to still have 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
And that was a good defensive stop.
Great job by Chelmsford's defense.
Yes.
Good job there. This is an opportunity for the Lions to get a good field position here. Mike Vecchione get a good return.
Pre-game, I was watching, Dave and I were watching the snapper and the punter, and the snapper wasn't zipping it back there.
No,
so.
he's very suspect.
Billerica sends a player in late. You got to be careful of the fake here now. Lions look like they're going to come after the kick. They are coming. Oh, and they almost got there. A poor kick, terrible kick. Takes a good Chelmsford bounce.
Perfect.
That's going to be a net of about 8 yards on that punt.
Yep.
And the Lions almost blocked it. They're going to have 2 minutes, and they're going to be at the 41-yard line.
Joe Vecchione did a great job, penetrated, and clearly, affected the punt. And did a great job staying off the punter.
Staying off, absolutely, Rob. Joe is an outstanding athlete, a 2-time state wrestling champion, looking for number 3 coming up pretty soon. Great athlete.
2 minutes remaining.
Lions still have some timeouts left as well. Hooten going to throw it. Looks outside, and that deflections make you nervous. Looking for Joe Vec. A little bit high again. Matt's been a little high on most of his throws today.
It is absolutely the idea of that crown.
The field.
Yeah. I've seen it before. You get used to playing on that flat field all the time. And
I've noticed the receivers are having a very difficult time trying to stop, too, and make a cut because the field's so slippery.
Flag.
And we have a flag.
Offside.
Offside, Chelmsford?
Yep.
Must have lined up offside. Illegal procedure, offside. 5 yards back. That penalty I didn't see either. I thought everybody was good.
I think it was a lined up offside.
Yeah, must have been. Second and 15. Matty Hooton rolls out, fires, looking for McCarthy, and can't quite reach it. It's going to be 3rd and 15. Still 1:43 to play in quarter 2. We have a couple of bands here at halftime today. I hope that we're able to bring you some of the performance. CHS Marching Band, we just had confirmation that we will be able to see their halftime show. But not on YouTube. So you'll have to catch it later on. 3rd and 15. Hooton sets up, gets taken down. Too much, a little bit slow there.
Yeah.
Looking you got to have that clock sort of, as quarterbacks say, in your head.
An internal clock.
Yeah, that was too big a time.
Fortunately, Peter Caruso was open on the backside. He was wide open. And,
there was a decent amount of time for a pass there.
It was. He had enough time.
He had the time.
Yeah. It's a 4th down. It's about 25. Billerica took a timeout with 1:28 to go. And stick around for this 1:28. You're going to see some of the most unusual formations that you've ever seen in football, I would guess.
Each team down to 3 timeouts.
Billerica is not looking as if they are coming to get the punt. They're not. They're falling back. Low kick. And it's going to get a great roll again.
There we go.
Down to about the 16, I think.
Vecchione. I think it's the...
Mike's kicks aren't pretty, but...
16, 17-yard line.
Effective. If we could throw the first 6 minutes of this game away, guys, this has been a real even battle.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't do that.
Well, Chelmsford needs to stop.
Yep, they will
nice
get
turnover
the ball.
Early would be good. But,
yes. 16-yard line, 1st and 10, Billerica. And they have yet to come out onto the field. You can see them still huddling on the sideline. And as I said, Lions have to stay back on defense because you're liable to see anything here.
Yeah, that's why Billerica was slow getting out. I think Coach was giving them a couple of trick plays to line up in.
Kennedy, Mulkern, and Sawtell to the bottom of the screen.
Wind in Billerica's face might help Chelmsford a bit.
They hand it to Quinn, and he gets buried. Vecchione, a whole bunch of Lions there.
Chelmsford
Hamilton.
Timeout, I believe.
Yep. Lions are going to burn a timeout here. The longer you make them snap the ball, the more things can happen in your favor in this end of the field.
All right, my feeling was that play there was Billerica was trying to set
the pass.
Set the pass up.
I agree.
There was some open receivers away from the run.
I think that is exactly what they come out in the same formation.
Yeah, I'm looking for the defensive left
And
flat.
here it is. Oh, Landry gets hit. Almost. Was that Finn that almost?
Finn on a blitz from the strong corner position.
There's a break for Chelmsford. Stop the clock.
And they were looking for that
open receiver from the previous play. Dangerous pass, too, across the field.
Yep.
And, coverage was there, but it was thrown behind, most likely because of Finn's blitz.
And Billerica has taken a timeout, full timeout. Here it is again. Watch the quarterback. Boom, there is Finn. Christian is accepted a letter of intent to go to St. Anselm College to play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Good game to play. You don't have to pound your head anymore. All that talk about concussions, which is true talk, and actually a concern for people.
Well, now it's our turn, Howie. The man to my right happens to be Rob, former football player, and I think the concussion syndrome has set in.
Maybe, yeah.
So it's our turn.
I was just mentioning to the staff up here, the Lions staff, I think that Billerica's coming out in some kind of trick formation. The head coach from Billerica spoke to the referee for a long time.
They've been on the sideline now for 2 minutes, and the referee's just standing there with his hands on his sides. I mean, timeout is one thing, but this is like halftime. This could be double. Coaches are thinking double pass here.
Pass. Watch number 1, Kennedy in the far right, get the pass from Landry.
Down the field, over the middle, and incomplete. And kind of wide open.
Yep.
They could. That's going to be 4th down now. So Chelmsford to get the ball back with 50 seconds or so to go. I didn't like that series. If I'm a Billerica Indian fan, I wouldn't have liked that series at all. Chelmsford fan, yes.
It's interesting that was the play after a 3-minute timeout.
Yeah, right.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yep. In punt formation, and I can't see his number.
Number 1, it's Kennedy.
It's Kennedy, okay. And high snap, low kick.
Chance.
Mike, grab it. At a boy's. Oh, no! Mike.
All right.
A turnover at the 40-yard line. You got to play defense now. You got to play some defense.
All right.
Here is our replay. This had disaster written all over it.
I like Mike's thinking.
Yep.
Just took a bad bounce and then
got hit from the side, and you didn't see that guy on the side.
Blindside hit.
Yep. Special teams, important aspect of the game.
Yep.
All right, Billerica again.
Here's that same
with the
look
football.
for the double pass again. Kennedy out there in the far wide. There
over the middle, wide open. Taken down by Lapoli.
First down, Indians.
First down.
And they are setting up that double pass.
They are setting it up, but they haven't used it. That was the exact same play as their previous timeout.
So good news for Chelmsford. Bungard just come back in.
Mulcurran on the reception. And he'll get out of bounds here, picking up pretty good yardage. That is Kennedy, I think.
On the reception, yep.
Yeah, Kennedy.
He stepped out of bounds.
Oh, he stepped out much quicker than I thought. 37 seconds, as you can see. It's second. I think Billerica runner has 2 timeouts. Ball is at the 45-yard line. Need to pick one off here. Long time in the huddle. They can still run the football. They have timeouts. He's back to pass. The Lions blitz. They slip. And down the field, and it is knocked away. McCarthy. Excellent coverage.
Peter did a nice job. He timed that perfectly with the ball and was able to knock it away.
28 seconds on the clock. It's 3rd and 7.
Curran had position on Peter, but Peter was able to
take a look.
Play it away. You'll see it's coming right at you.
See how slick the field is, too.
Yeah, it's just slipping all over the place.
Right, and if you see Peter, number 11, timed it perfectly, reached over the top.
Peter, an outstanding receiver, but he's also come along defensively. 3rd and 7, Billerica. They certainly are not going to punt the football here. They bring Sawtell over to the right side of the field. Here we go. He dropped it. And Landry, it's 4th down now. He recovered it. The clock's still ticking, and they called a timeout. Billerica called one more timeout. And it's going to be 4th and 10.
30-second timeout. Billerica's coming back out.
Oh, they got these 30-second ones down pretty good, I guess, huh? It's the full ones.
Oh, they're banking some of that time for the full ones.
One left for Billerica. There is Landry and Sigsbury talking things over. Lions need to defend the goal line here now, or defend deeper.
People up front got to look for screen.
3 guys to the right. And Chelmsford calls timeout.
No, Billerica.
Billerica cook another one.
The last one, I believe.
I think that's their last one.
Yeah, it is.
Good.
The staff didn't like the defensive alignment of the Lions, so they used their last timeout. Call something.
This field is going to be a skating rink in the second half. It's only going to get worse. Even though the sun is great, but it has also made the field slippery.
Yeah. It's too muddy, too much moisture in it.
Yep.
Not going to dry out.
Right.
Although Billerica is building a brand new high school, so that'll have a field. And
is it going to have?
You think it's going to?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, let's hope so. Maybe it's the last time we have to put up with this. 4th down. Back. Screen. And the Lions defend it. Great job. They stopped them. They get the ball, but only 17 seconds. The defense, I think, has really stepped up in the last 15 minutes or so. Yep. They have done an excellent job.
They really did settle in.
They're playing the way we expected them to play.
One of the things, though, is, Billerica's taken themselves out of their what I think is a normal game plan, which is power football, which is good. You want to force them to keep doing that.
The question is, can the Lions dig out of the hole that they got themselves in?
Well, I think they need a big play somehow.
No. That's an interception on the sideline, and he's down the sideline and a touchdown. No flags. And that could be an absolute backbreaker. Number 25, Nick Qualteri, a sophomore, picked it off, and Billerica now is up 20-0.
Matt threw that in the big coverage.
Well, Peter fell down.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Peter falls. They had one chance right there, but Sal got blocked out. And there was no catching him. Billerica's lining up to go for 2.
One of the things I actually didn't say it on air, but I was thinking, well, maybe we take a knee and just come back. And
yes, because we get the ball. You had very little chance to score from where they were.
Timeout, Lions.
They're missing a guy.
Yep.
So 20-0. That one is a play that just absolutely backbreaking.
Well, it certainly makes the second half
a bigger mountain.
Bit,
little steeper.
Yeah, a little steeper. Thank you. But you come out, get the kickoff. If you can go down and score, defense has proven they can stop them.
Yep. Well, it's the turnover game is what has hurt this Lions offense in the first half.
That one sort of just really took the wind out of the sideline of Chelmsford. You can almost feel a gasp go out of this field. And it's too bad. He's had such an outstanding season. He's had very few interceptions. But he didn't cost them the first 2 touchdowns.
No.
Okay, Billerica with Mulkernan. And we have a whistle before the play. Illegal procedure. It's too bad because the Lions defense once again stopped them. But they're going to get another crack at it.
I'm not a big fan of all this stuff on PATs. You know, offsetting and
yeah,
you know, just
yeah,
kick it or go for two.
And they line up again, looking for a 2-point conversion. They come back in now. Maybe Kennedy is going to kick this one. And he lines up to do so. Doesn't have a strong leg, but he is effective. They're going to fake it. They're going to throw it to Kennedy. Has a corner, and he's going to get in.
You got to come upfield. The defense did not come upfield.
Oh,
2-point conversion following a Billerica penalty. They get another chance, and that's the one I'm not a fan of.
Right.
22-0 at halftime is what the score is going to be. All right, Chelmsford High School Marching Band performance. We'll be back. The Lions will get the ball. And this is what Thanksgiving miracles are made of, folks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Me llamo Raquel Mendoza y esta es mi vida. Mis hijos están envueltos en muchas actividades. Eso requiere mucho estrés y correr para acá y para allá. A veces mi familia necesita un escape. Este lugar trae mucha paz y hay mucha calma, mucha naturaleza. Quiero regresar con mi familia más seguido.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El Bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Welcome back, everyone. The kickoff is bobbled by
he
and
touched
bobbled
it
out of
and it
bounds.
went out of bounds.
So a very effective kick takes the ball to the 14-yard line, which a 13-yard line, where Chelmsford will start 1st and 10. Kennedy does not have a great leg, but he's effective at kicking the football.
Yeah, he kicks it hard, and it makes it difficult for some receivers to field it, because it's bouncing around on the ground. And here we are with the Lions on about the 13-yard line.
So the Lions have a huge mountain to climb. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, Dave Markham, and we're hoping for a miracle here, folks. The Lions look sluggish. They looked there's an example right here. They're starting on offense, and we're missing one of our offensive linemen to start the second half. It's just like their heads are not in the football game. Hooten outside and slips on the turf, makes a great fake to Lapoli, picks up first down yardage. And a nice gain to start the second half to the 25-yard line.
First down.
Great way to start the second half.
Yes, it is.
Nice ball handling again. Good fake, good ride.
Very important drive for the Lions, needless to say. This time it is Lapoli. He gets a block, tries to turn, gets a good block, and does turn. Picks up about 8 or 9 on the play. So the Lions showing a little bit of a spark to start half number 2.
Nice block out there by Peter Caruso.
Gain of 7, almost 8. Lapoli close to first down yardage.
I think he's going to get it, yep.
They are going to give him the first down, and he is going to get to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, 12.
Chelmsford is showing a little bit of up-tempo here now. They're going a little quicker. Lapoli gets upfield, gains about 5 on the play.
Nice job there. Good offensive line surge. Something that was lacking in the first half.
We'll give him 4. This is the Chelmsford team that we saw the last few weeks of the season right now. Quick, alert, moving the football. Hooten fires it. Completed to McCarthy. Picks it off the turf, stays on his feet, and Peter doesn't quit. Gets to the 40. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for Chelmsford. Peter's 3rd catch of the football game.
Much better throw by Matt, too.
Yes, it was.
Seems to have negotiated that crown.
Yep.
Oh, there's a flag. I don't know who it's on yet. Down the
McCarthy's got
sideline,
it.
McCarthy's cut it, and he's on his feet, headed for the 20, to the 15, to the 10. We've got a flag back upfield, though.
Yep.
And
it's right on the line of scrimmage.
McCarthy got it to the 5. The referee is coming down the field. Let's see where. This is a huge penalty, guys. Huge penalty. And it's against Billerica, league, I believe.
It is, yep.
Offside. Huge, big pass play from the 40 down to the 2.
Nice replay.
Here it is.
Peter carrying people with him down to the 5.
Lapoli straight ahead. Gets into the end zone. Yes. No, not yet.
Wrong.
At the 1.
Yeah, only one arm up.
Second and goal.
We need both arms up.
One arm. We
need
both.
2, Rob. We need 2
on that.
Lions quickly to the line of scrimmage. Lapoli again. He held on, but did he get in? Not yet.
Oh, because Matt wanted the ball, Sal.
Matt would have had a touchdown.
Matt wanted the ball.
If we have a replay on this, Matt Hooten would have walked through to the concession stand if he wanted to. 3rd and goal.
All right, here's an end zone look at it.
Coming right at you. Lapoli again. This time.
Somebody's in.
Yeah, it's Matt. Matt's got the ball. He's in.
Touchdown, finally.
Little casual.
Wow. The Lions show some life. Matt Hooten on the touchdown. For Matt, it's his third of the year. The Lions will bring Kevin Hennessy in to attempt the extra point. They've cut the deficit from to 22 to 6. We said that they had to take that drive down the field, and they did. A huge pass play to Peter McCarthy.
On that replay, I think both of them had hands on the ball when it crossed the...
Hennessy's boot is good, and the Lions are back. They're back in this football game.
That was big possession.
That was huge. Great job by the seniors on the team. We're going to take a break, and we'll recap it in just a moment.
Took 3:17 off the clock.
Yeah.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
The Chelmsford Lions have just scored, taking an 87-yard touchdown drive. Kevin Hennessy to kick it off. And he kicks it high, and it's a good kick. It's going to hit the turf. The Lions cover it. They were close, a little quicker. That was Kennedy, the number 1, that covered it. Now the pressure's a little bit on Billerica here. They have to move the football.
Yeah, and I'm expecting them with their get back into their power game.
I
Up
agree.
some time on the clock, try to maintain possession.
The ball is going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Effective kick by Hennessy. For Hennessy, that was his 30th extra point of the season. I think he has only missed 3. 55-yard pass from Hooten to McCarthy to set up that touchdown run. We think it was Matt Hooten that got it, but it could have gone into 2 guys. 2 guys had the ball. Landry calls signals and runs the option. Lions give up a little bit of cushion.
Good gang tackling.
Good tackling, but good gain also. That was a gain of about 8 yards. And Mr. Quinn is a tough customer.
Well, he's proven very difficult to bring down.
Yeah.
2nd and 2 for Billerica. They're going to try to run clock now. And the same thing, and the Lions miss him. They kind of whiffed. They almost were there, but Quinn gets the first down.
It almost looked like they were trying to bat the pitch in the air.
Yes. Okay, they are out now to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
No, it wasn't. Joe Vecchione just slipped in the turf.
Yeah. Lions taking a few chances, which I think they kind of have to do here.
Yeah, they've got to put a little more pressure on the offensive line, set the edge.
Billerica runs it straight up the middle. Good penetration again, good yardage.
Just kind of an I formation there with a lead block.
Yep. That's Quinn again. He's been one of the best running backs we've seen this year. With everybody passing, he's been one of the best runners. 2nd and 4. Quinn again. Not so much this time. He's close to the first down.
He's about 1.5 yards short.
So a big play here for the defense of the Lions.
And in the Lions' advantage, the ball was right in the middle of the mud.
This you can see on your camera what we're talking about, how he was talking about by mud. Lions show blitz. They hold their position. And first down yardage by Quinn.
Yep. Good.
He takes 6 Lions to bring him down. Mike Beck there on a tackle. McCarthy there. Lapoli.
Number 11 for Chelmsford on the stop.
That's really the only thing you can do in that mud either, too, is just go straight ahead, not trying to make any cuts or run lateral.
The white uniforms are starting to show some of that mud. Billerica is doing what they want. Get first downs, run clock. Have to make a stop. And Billerica shows no need to throw it at the moment. It's a jet sweep. This is Kennedy with some jets. And he crosses the 30 to the 27-yard line.
But just, again, power football, 2 lead backs on that play.
One of the things I think Billerica does well is they block. Good downfield blocking, penetration spot. Here it is. This is Kennedy. And the Lions are trying to play catch-up. First and 10, 27-yard line. We need a turnover desperately.
Need to force that fumble.
Yep. Kennedy comes in motion this way. They run it this way with Quinn. Quinn is just running over line.
Oh!
Fumbled it. They said down.
All right.
On the right side by that front line.
Oh.
Boy, that was
Very
close.
close.
If we have that on replay, it won't do any good in the game, but here it comes.
I think he was down. He rolled and then let it go.
He rolled and the ball popped out.
Check it out. Look at the hole he has to run through.
Yeah.
And now the hit, ball, and he was down.
Yep.
Okay, the ball is placed at the
16, 17.
Yeah, this has been a great drive by Billerica, doing exactly what they needed to do.
This is their method of operation right here, just power football.
This is Lewis giving Quinn a little bit of a break. Lewis straight ahead to the 10, picks up 6. Cliff Lewis is a senior running back. Couple of senior running backs. I have to really give a tip of the cap to the Billerica offensive line. They have taken the strength of the Lions and really kind of taken it to them. They stay in the huddle a long time, which is obviously intelligent. It's 2nd and 4.
2:55 already. Very fast third quarter. Got him.
They've got Landry this time. Somebody came through.
Napoli
made a great stop. Loss of 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Well, we haven't had a chance to call Sal's name much on defense. They've neutralized him quite a bit of running away from him. But right there, nice job.
Back to the 14-yard line. Once again, Billerica taking an enormous amount of time between snaps. And they brought their running back, Pat Quinn, who has amassed over 100 yards of rushing in this game already.
Pass.
Landry rolls, looks, fires, incomplete. They did the Lions a favor that time. Sometimes you outsmart yourself, and that was one of them. 4th down. Big play.
You certainly don't want them running. So
nope.
Oh.
He has not been an effective passer today either, and they may be in a passing situation here.
Great coverage by Musad on that too.
He made a nice play, good coverage.
Landry's still on the sideline with his coach. You can see him there. They're doing an algebra lesson over there.
He flipped to the
He's got to
other
take a
side.
timeout here. He doesn't have enough time. And he did. Billerica takes a timeout.
Timeout, Billerica.
This may be the last year that we have to come to this field, folks. The town of Billerica building a brand new high school, and we can't say for sure, but we've heard rumors that there is a new football field being built. I can only hope so. Drake, Billerica are the only two non-turf fields in the Merrimack Valley Conference now. And it certainly shows. Here's the Chelmsford sideline.
Showing a little more jump, bounce, step from after that score.
This again is an enormously long timeout. They have been over there now well in excess of a minute. All right, here they come.
Play of the game?
Absolute. Up to now.
Yeah.
Landry hands it off. Stopped him. That was Quinn, and he didn't make it. So the Lions have turned the ball back to the offense. And let's hope they can pick up the same zip they had in the last drive. Nice job by the defense to pull it together. Got to compliment Chris Bungard for fighting through this. I know he's been playing defense, and I know he's hurting, but he's been tough.
Did a nice job there. They ran right in his area, and he upended Quinn.
All right, 1st and 10, Lions at about the 10. Lapoli cannot get outside. Taken down, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. I think the Lions may have to throw it now, even though that's dangerous in this territory.
See what they got.
Find Caruso or McCarthy. That would be great.
The far right.
Yeah, Caruso's down here at the bottom. It was a dump off to Finn.
Finn knocked down by number 50. I believe it was 50, yes.
Mike Rickard.
One of the captains.
Yep. Third down in big yardage for the Lions. A minute to play. 3rd quarter.
Washington left. Washington left.
You're picking up some of the coach's play calling from Dave Kaiser. Matt tries to run it, and he's thrown down.
Taken out of the play by number 46.
That was Jim Ironason, and he takes Hooten down. It's fourth down. This is a punting situation.
Yep, absolutely.
You're still 2 scores from getting there. It's 4th down and 6. Billerica has 2 deep receivers. They're going to let Mike kick this.
1 and 2, Kennedy and Mulcahy.
Standing on his goal line, so Billerica will get excellent field position. Good snap, steps up, and hits it. Good kick. And that's Mulcahy, and that's a face mask. So if they get him down, they've got the face mask. He runs behind his blocks very well. And this is going to be a 15-yard face mask against the Lions.
It's going to be a...
Here's the replay. Check it out.
Got a personal foul, face mask against Chelmsford. Add on 15 yards to the end of the play.
And nice job by Mulcahy. He does the face mask. Watch how he waits.
Showed patience.
Yeah, he sure does.
They got 1st down on the...
They're still walking. 15, 14.
What, the 13-yard line?
Yeah, that's about where we punted it from. Might as well have gone for it.
Yeah.
Little did we know. 1st and 10, Billerica defense is certainly going to be tested again.
Last play of this quarter.
Yep. They're going to run with Valkern here out of the Wildcat. Valkern is a good running Wildcat player. Chelmsford take timeout? Or did the quarter end?
No.
Timeout, Chelmsford.
Chelmsford took a timeout. This is probably the biggest test now. If they score now, it's going to be very, very difficult to get back.
Yeah.
There's Sal Lapoli, Chris Harrington in the baseball cap, Mike Lapoli in a red jacket, Mike Bernazzani, the rest of the staff, Lenny Rapone, great receiver coach, Pat Hickey, Mike Lapoli. I think I got them all. Mike Marshall, I'm sorry. Great coaching staff, great group of assistants, well respected. All right, the Lions are ready. Paul Tenaglia in the black jacket, defensive coordinator.
Because you're always like 4 is up, 3 is up, 2 is up. Like, when do you actually switch?
Okay, here we go.
Lewis is there also in the backfield with Quinn. They hand it to Lewis, and he gets thrown down. A great play.
Joe Vecchione.
Joe Vecchione read that perfectly. The quarter is over, but Billerica is thrown for a loss of about 4 or 5. So we will take a break, and we'll be back with fourth quarter on Thanksgiving.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Bruce Beim, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, David Markham, Ronna Berman from Calabrese Field in Billerica. Start of the last quarter of football for the 2017 season.
On the 15?
On the 15. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 for Billerica.
A lot of fans seem to be headed towards dinner time.
We were just saying, we're starting to get a little hungry here.
Yep.
As I mentioned off air, there were no donuts this morning.
Oh, that's right.
No pizza. We didn't want the pizza. Donuts. But these guys were here at 6 in the morning, probably before any of these places opened up.
That's very true.
They was going to throw it, and that's Mulkerrin, and you can see the speed he has. He just turns that corner.
Down to about the 7.
Great speed. He picked up what they lost, plus about 5. It's 3rd and 4 at the 7. He is a really quick, he being Mulkerrin is a quick back. They bring, I think, Landry back in now?
Yes, Landry and Quinn.
Landry and Quinn are back in. Spread the field, and they'll run it probably straight ahead.
They're leaving Kennedy open here.
Dropped, and it's going to be 4th down, and that's a rarity. Mulkerrin tried to run without catching it.
That was a low throw by
it was.
Landry as well.
Landry incompleted pass, 4th down.
Awful close to a lateral too, wasn't it?
That was very close.
Yes, very close.
Another big stop for Chelmsford coming up.
Sure is.
They can manage it.
Yeah, this defense has been tested and tested all game long. And they've survived, again, after that first quarter, they have survived very well.
I'm looking for an interception return for a touchdown.
I love your thoughts.
No, that's what we need. That would help right here. Fourth quarter.
And they have
Landry in that spread, that's extra point look.
Now they bring some of them back in, more conventional. They're going to have to take a timeout pretty soon.
He brought in the tee. They may try a field goal.
They've lined up for a field goal. Watch the fake. And timeout.
Yep. They're only about, well, let's see, a little extra 5 yard on the kick. They're kicking from the 15.
So it's a 25-yard field goal.
As opposed to a 20 extra point.
I just really wonder about why you would kick a field goal here. I don't get that. It's fourth quarter. I know it's 2 scores. This would make it
3 scores.
3 scores. Yeah,
that's the thing.
I suppose.
Well, I think you're going to come away with points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know that he's going to kick it. They haven't kicked yet.
That's true.
Right. If he makes it, it's a 3-score game, and that would really put Chelmsford in a big, big hole. Yeah. On the other hand, Chelmsford's been pretty good at blocking kicks this year.
Yeah. Well, they threw the extra. They faked it before.
Yeah.
Kennedy threw it out here for the extra point for the 2 points. All right, they got rid of that now. It's going to be a standard formation.
So they're going for the either touchdown, first down. Landry, quarterback. Rolls to his left, gets sacked, and he's taken down on the Lions again.
Great job.
The defense one more time. Chris Bungard. Yes, sir. And that was a terrific play by the defense.
Once again, passing the test.
Yeah. Yes. So you didn't get your pick 6, Howie, but got the next best thing.
All right, we'll take that sack.
13-yard line, Chelmsford. 1st and 10. Just starting fourth quarter.
They did it the opening of the half, so let's see him do it now.
They can do it again. Hooten keeps it.
Yeah.
Picks up pretty good yardage on first down. Picks up 4 on the play, 3 or 4. 2nd and 7, we'll call this. There's a nice view from the back. You can see Mike Vecchione, number 3, Hooten, number 4. They give it to Sal, and he gets short yardage. Picks up a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Lions. This might be 4 down territory, even though they're in their own
I think so.
backyard.
I was just going to say, this in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Under 10 minutes.
You need 2 scores. Oh, they jumped. Did they make contact?
No contact.
No flag.
No.
Quick toss.
McCarthy.
Catch. McCarthy. First down.
Yes.
Nice job by McCarthy. That combination we're going to miss next year, boy.
No.
And did he get out of bounds?
No.
No, just the first down that they stopped the clock.
Which is fine. There's plenty of time.
Yeah, the Lions are ready to go.
25-yard line, 1st and 10. Rides Lapoli. Lapoli with a couple.
Yeah, good yardage there. Another almost 5.
Good first down yardage.
I like Chelmsford's up-tempo. I think it really puts Billerica under the gun. Billerica doing a great job, though. Sal Lapoli, I think, has a seasonal 5 to 6 yard average per carry, and they've really held him to 2 or 3 yards today per carry.
There's an example right there. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Lions again. Clock is still moving. Long way to go for the Lions. If they could get this one in the end zone, it would really put the heat on the green and white.
Let's go, Corcoran! More close! I see you, 9!
Lapoli close, but still short. It's going to be 4th and about a yard.
He's calling. They're going for it.
Oh, they're going to
And
go.
there's a flag. It's against Billerica.
A flag against Billerica. That'll give them the first down.
That is going to help. You sure that's on Billerica? They're backing up.
Yeah.
And they're going that way. This is going to be
personal foul?
Personal 15 yards.
Yeah, the referees, I think, right from the get-go have done a job to kind of keep
Control.
the tempers down. And, all of the personal fouls have been vocal,
That's right. They're listening for verbiage.
You're talking.
They're out almost to the 50, the 49-yard line. Hooten runs the option, pitches, and Mike drops it, and Billerica gets it, I think.
No!
Yes, Billerica comes up with the fumble.
Flag.
I think that's after the play.
Yeah, after the play.
Here's the play. Good toss, just wasn't able to catch it. Unsportsmanlike against Billerica and against Chelmsford. So it's going to go both ways, I think. He signaled Billerica first.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it is Billerica, unsportsmanlike.
And then it's going to be first down.
Yeah, and they will keep the ball. So that's what he meant. He meant first down for them. The ball is spotted at the 36-yard line. And whatever momentum the Lions get, they kind of take a step backwards.
Yeah.
That's the danger with the option.
Yep.
You're pitching it. You're depending upon a good pitch and a good reception of the pitch. Landry with Quinn beside him. High snap. Landry pitches it out to the side. Caught by Mulkerrin. Driven out by Finn. Pickup of 6 on the play. Pickup of 5. 2nd and 5. Clock did stop, though.
Yep.
One good thing.
Excuse me.
Landry we may find Mr. Landry pitching one to a white shirt.
It would be.
So that would be nice.
Yep.
Here's their bread and butter. Quinn.
Good job, Lions.
They stop him again. This has been a very even football game. A pass interception for 6 points, a touchdown, and a non-conversion on 4th down inside the 5 for Chelmsford. Big play, 3rd and 2 at the 43-yard line. Getting hard to see the numbers here.
Yeah.
Long count. Landry's going to throw it, and it's a reception. And they're going to get first down yardage. Good toss this time.
Yeah, good toss right at the 50. Number 2 on the reception.
Mulkerrin. He's would probably be, he and Quinn would be running neck and neck for MVP in this football game. First down at the 50. Before we go any further, Chelmsford Telemedia, fantastic. They were here in the rain yesterday, putting out equipment. They came here at 6 o'clock this morning. Dan Sylvia, Tom Peterson, it's just Craig Robertson, Drew Donahue, just great work by those guys. Quinn, the ball carrier, whole bunch of Lions on the tackle.
Yeah. Jack Slattery on the
Slattery's
bottom.
at the bottom, I believe. Leopoldi's there too.
Along with Mike Vecchione. I'm sorry, Joe Vecchio.
2nd and 8. Billerica taking enormous time now between plays.
Well,
just go ahead.
I was going to say they're in the driver's seat now. I mean, don't have to score, just kill clock.
And just to finish up, we want to congratulate those guys. The Chelmsford High School Marching Band did a fantastic job at halftime. But it's the guys in the truck and the guys that do the work. We just come, we have a good time.
Yeah.
But they're a blessing to the town of Chelmsford.
Yeah.
So we're thankful for them.
And all the places that I've gone, or even around town, people are so appreciative of what the telemedia does.
Yep.
They can't believe the production that's put on by Tom and Dan and all of the crew. They do a great job.
Best in the business. Second down, nothing.
Yeah.
Third down.
Joe Vecchione on the initial tackle, I believe.
Quinn stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Dave Hamilton on the tackle.
Any numbers on Quinn, Ronno, when you get a chance? Third and 6. She tells us the 21 carries, 138 yards.
Almost 7 yards a crack.
That is very good. Third and 7. Blitz. Oh, he almost grabbed the pitch. And Quinn, the ball carrier for the first down.
Where is the man responsible for the pitch? Oh, he got taken out.
Yeah, taken down.
Yeah, Joe Vecchione got blocked. Well, good block by, I think it was number 24 for them.
He's had a sneaky good football game.
Yeah, Sartell?
Sartell, yes.
Yeah, he did a nice job. That was a nice block.
Yeah. Crowd is thinning out here on both sides of the field. Get that turkey going.
Yeah, a lot of standing at the end zone near the gate.
Yeah, right. First and 10. Long count. Landry.
He was hit as he was throwing.
No one, and he did get hit.
Yeah, good pressure.
Very surprised to see a throw there. You don't need more points. And that can only be returned for a touchdown.
One of the things as the crowd thins out and, everybody's going to rush off and do their Thanksgiving thing or whatever. And having been involved with this sport since I was 8 years old, so a long time now, a lot of people don't get football. It's a unique sport. It happens, once a week. There's no 3 or 4 games a week. A lot of hard work goes in off season, during the season. And it's very poignant for these kids, especially these seniors, because you don't have men's hockey. It's not like men's hockey leagues, men's baseball, softball.
Right.
You don't play football again, ever,
Right.
ever.
High snap. We could have used that screen, and it's pulled in and taken down.
Snap.
Great job by
Christian Finn.
Christian Finn on Quinn.
Christian's had a very good game
Yes,
on
he
defense
has.
today.
He's had a very good season.
Yes, he has.
Exactly. So many guys, so many seniors. Here it is. Finn right where he should have been. Fought a block off. Number 59 for Billerica, Avery, did not do a good job on that screen at all. It is 3rd and 7. Toss.
There we go.
And
Christian
he's taken
again.
Down. We
Finn.
say Christian's name, and here he is.
4th down.
Nice job. You get him low because you have to get him low.
Yeah.
4th and 9. What does Billerica do? Punt it? I don't see why they wouldn't, although they have not effectively punted the ball. I think they took a timeout.
Yeah.
Or no, Chelmsford took the timeout. Sorry.
This is not good clock management, I think, by Billerica.
Not at all in that drive.
They've 3 downs in about 35 seconds, 45 seconds. It was 5:59, I think, with first down.
I don't, and I also don't think they're going to punt this ball. I think they're going to go for the first down. It's 4th and 9. They're at the 37-yard line.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to be a punt. So if you can stop them, you get really decent field position. All the assistant trainers are doing are taking brushes to the cleats of the players, trying to get the mud out of it. And they are not punting.
The best thing to do is,
Landry rolls to his right, looks, fires, and incomplete. Incomplete. The Lions get the ball again.
Right.
Not good. I don't think good game management there.
No.
You rolled the lefty quarterback right, who struggled throwing all day anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I'll take it.
I will too. We still have a chance here. It's not a big one, but we've got a chance.
The door is still open.
Yes.
They say.
32-yard line. The Lions take the football. I can't say enough about the defense, though.
They've done a great job.
From the first quarter, the defense has shut them out. It was a pick 6 on the offense that Billerica got its 3rd TD. So the defense has stepped up. Fake to Lipoli. Hooten needs to throw it. Needs to get rid of it.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Big sack on the play. Got to get rid of that ball. Number 50 is the player, and that's a Ricard again. He's a force now, and it's a big, big loss. That's about 15 yards. Back to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 25. Toss over the middle. McCarthy picks up a lot of yardage. Boy, he's been tough to bring down. And it's at the going to be 3rd down. They're at the 40.
Yep, 39.
Okay. It's 3rd and 7. Here's again, McCarthy caught it. First down. They've overcome the penalty sack. Got to keep going fast, though.
Yep. You want to speed this up? Clock stops for a minute, or a second, really, while they set the chains.
47-yard line. When you get a chance, catches for Peter McCarthy.
Yeah.
Hooten. He's got 7 catches. Matt's got to throw this one. Throw it away if you have to. That a boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Good play by Matt that time. 7 catches for McCarthy, and that takes him over the 50 reception mark for the season. Started out well and has continued well. 2nd and 10, Lions.
No. Yeah.
Need kind of a home run pass here pretty soon. Joe Veck tried to get up the field, couldn't.
A little too soon.
Catch it right. 3rd down and 10. Running just a little too quickly. Coach K sends the play in. 3:41, as you can see. Oh, what a catch
by
Oh, my
McCarthy.
gosh, the catch of the year by McCarthy.
Absolutely.
We got a flag. Maybe it's roughing the passer. It is roughing the passer on Billerica.
Wow.
This is going to add 15 yards. The ball is already at the...
What a great catch by Peter McCarthy right there.
Look at
You'll
this.
see the end of it. Great extension.
Oh, my gosh. Just incredible.
3.5 minutes, so we want to see Chelmsford speed this up, get into that end zone.
And onside kick it. We are to, there is the man himself, Mr. Simonian.
A lot of people have left, but not him.
Almost 90 years old, guys, and he's amazing, and he's sticking right with it. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. And a flag? No. Okay. Oh, well.
He's got flag interference.
He's got a
holding.
flag in the end zone.
Should be down.
McCarthy, I think, was held.
Yep, absolutely. 2 flags. So.
That should be halfway to the end zone. Holding.
Should be first down, no?
It's an automatic first down, yes. It's 1st and goal, I would believe. Yep.
It is.
1st and goal at the 5, just about the 5. But you got to get it in quickly if you can.
Right. All right.
Lapoli outside,
touchdown.
Touchdown. He high steps it in. He has broken the single season scoring record for the Chelmsford Lions, at least in my time period, and I can go back to 2005, and I don't think anyone would top that. Important extra point, Kevin Hennessy. A 6-yard run by Lapoli for the touchdown. The Lions have made a football game of this, and Rob, you talked about it. Clock management by Billerica, horrendous.
Well, yeah, they threw the ball a couple of times and stopped the clock. Hennessy.
Kick is
no question.
Perfect. And the Lions now trail by 8 points in this Turkey Day Classic, and they need the football now. We'll take a break.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Dave Markham, Ronald Berman, whose fingers are somewhat thawed out. Lions probably with an onside kick here by Hennessy.
Hopefully he goes straight ahead with it.
Yeah, there's nobody in the middle. And he kicks it hard, but it takes a big high bounce. Billerica covers it. I think the Lions only have 1 timeout left now, so it's going to be very difficult.
All right. Great scoring drive by the Lions there. Hooten and McCarthy hooked up on three completions, one a very big one to set up the Lions for the score, aided by Billerica roughing the passer. Gave the ball to the Lions down on the 5-yard line, 6-yard line, and Sal Lapoli was able to finish it off on the second try for the touchdown. Hennessy with the extra point, 22-14.
Billerica starts at the 48, their own 48. They have
Slattery.
Slattery hits him, no gain on the play. The Lions take a timeout.
Their last timeout?
And I could be their last. I
Yes.
don't know if the official has indicated that yet.
He is.
The Lions have come back from the depths of destruction. They were down 22-0 at halftime, and they've outscored Billerica 14-0 in the second half.
Yeah.
So it's a full timeout. I don't know. I wish I could tell you whether it's the last one or not.
It is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, the referees, the officials gave the signal that it was Jones's last timeout.
This just in from Twitter, too. Lowell managed to beat Haverhill 9-7.
9-7.
Wow.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Does he put it up? Does he throw it? Please. No, he hands it off, and again, the Lions are right there waiting for Mr. Quinn. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9. The clock is the factor, though. They can snap this at about 2:15 to go.
So we got the 2-minute warning, which will be a little bit of a help. The clock will stop shortly.
Just for a couple of ticks, though. Billerica waiting. They probably will take a timeout just before they have to snap it. Looks like Landry's back with a play. Maybe the fans went home too early in this one, huh?
Well, we'll see. Here comes the flag. They just called the timeout. They called the timeout.
I think they got the timeout before the flag.
Yeah,
and they did. So it is still 3rd and 9. I think we can safely say eliminate the other plays of the game, and maybe this one is it.
Yep.
So far.
Yep.
I'm proud of Chelmsford, the way they came back in this game. They did a great job. This season, I've been proud of them all year, and I know you guys feel the same way. They were 2-9 a couple years ago. They're at worst, they're going to be 5-6 this year, which doesn't seem outstanding to many people, but it's the attitude, it's the coaching, the program change has been outstanding. And look at how these kids have fought down 22-0.
It's certainly not indicative of the team, that 5-6 record.
No. Right.
The record says 5-6, but the kids are more like 8-3.
Absolutely.
Played an outstanding schedule.
Yep.
Yes,
They've
tough schedule.
Very tough schedule.
2 games into the playoff system, and
Yep. Exactly. All right, this is Billerica's 3rd down.
Run.
They run it.
Stop.
Stop
Stop right
stop
there.
him?
Yes.
Yes, I think.
He's short.
It's 4th down. It's close. It's close.
4th down. The official over here is telling the.
It's 4th and a yard. I don't know if Billerica will punt this.
No, they'll go for this.
4th and a yard. They're going for the football game right here. This will be the play that if Chelmsford stops, they'll get the ball. If they don't, Billerica will be able to run the clock out. Would you bet the house that Quinn gets the football?
Well, I think you have to hit quick. I was going to say follow me. You get 3 blocking backs with.
I'm thinking Landry with the key.
Landry.
Follow Quinn.
Yeah.
But I didn't see Lewis in there.
No,
yes.
he's not.
Lewis is in there now
sparingly.
too. So Lewis and Quinn are both in there.
Billerica took a 30-second timeout, I believe.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure they didn't get a delay of the game.
So I think they're going to go to Quinn with Lewis leading. Rob, to follow me.
Sure. After maybe a long count.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't say it enough that this is crucial call right here. That was a good run on the last play by Quinn.
They're going with the Wildcat. Landry is out.
Yeah.
2 is in the
backfield.
backfield.
Will run this. Well, Curran dances for the 1st down, and that's going to run the clock down. The football game will probably end at 22-14. This was a real good Thanksgiving battle.
It was. We said that at the top of the show that it was going to be a good football game.
Yeah, exactly.
We spotted Billerica a couple of touchdowns early on the first quarter.
Yep.
And after that, the Lions tightened up on defense. The offense came alive.
Outplayed them.
Well, last year, 52-14 was the final. And clearly this is not the same Chelmsford team. They're so much more improved, as we talked about all year. The improvement just got better and better.
And a knee is taken by Landry, and he may have to do that one more time, although I don't know if the officials will mark it ready for play too quickly.
I definitely would like to see a rule change. I brought this up before. Just like in golf, when you can concede a putt, I think at this point in the game, this kid now, he's going to take a -5 twice, because it does count as a run. And nothing really is going to happen to change the outcome of the game.
And he's going to take another one, and that's going to do it. That's the last snap of the game. The game is over. Billerica wins the Turkey Day Clash 22-14. It was a dynamite game, and congratulations to the seniors of Chelmsford High School, the captains in particular. They played their hearts out today, and I couldn't be more proud of them. The town should be proud of them. The coaching staff, everybody. I know we feel bad, but it was some kind of a victory here today, too.
Yeah, it was. It was, Bruce. To see them come back in the second half after giving up 2 quick scores to make it a ball game and just be within 1 score. The Lions played very well.
Like I said earlier, it's a unique game. I think it's a special game, and it goes by too quick. You know, you're only playing once a week, and
yeah,
it does. Our season went by too quickly. I know that. I want to thank Ronna and Dave particularly for what they did for us this year. They add tremendously to us, and it's really something that's absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
Congratulations again to a fine football team. We will hopefully be around in September. See you in September.
Yeah,
I guess
see you in September.
Song goes, right?
Wasn't there a song about that?
Yeah. Thanks to Tom. Thanks to Dan. Everybody else in the truck. We couldn't be more proud of you guys either.
Right.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, folks.